Hey, I'm Alexander and this channel is dedicated to honest and comprehensive reviews of headphones, IEMs, decks and amps. If you haven't subscribed yet, please consider subscribing to my channel and click the bell icon to receive new video updates. This unit was sent to me by HIFIMAN in exchange for my honest review. Thank you. I'm not paid to say anything in particular about this product and all thoughts and opinions in today's episode are my own. The HIFIMAN Sundara is an open-bay headphones with a planar magnetic drivers. The Sundara offers an impressive frequency response range with a lot of dynamic realism and relatively balanced sound signature. The headphones come in a beautiful box. On the front of the box we have illustration of the headphones, on the back of the box we have a list of technical specifications. In the box we have headphones, a detachable cable, 3.5mm to 6.3mm adapter, a manual and a warranty card. Regarding technical specifications, impedance of the headphones is 37 ohms and sensitivity is 94 dB. Compared to some other planar magnetic headphones, Sundara has relatively high sensitivity and it allows it to be driven with some ease by headphone amplifiers and even depths, but it truly scales and opens up when connected to a powerful source. Now a couple words about design and build. Sundara has a very solid build and it's almost completely made out of metal. The Sanskrit word Sundara literally means beautiful, that fits well to this pair of headphones. The headphones weigh 372 grams without cable. Sundara features all-new headband that borrows design ideas from two of the HIFIMAN's previous designs. The outer part of the headband is made from a steel spring, it has a black finish and a small cut in the middle. The inner part of the headband is generally a head strap made from elastic platter. The outer headband also has some plastic inserts with HIFIMAN logo, and that's the only plastic part of the build that meets the eye. The headband is quite ergonomic and comfortable and it's quite good at distributing the weight of the headphones. The clamping force of the headband is average. The yokes that attach the headband to the cups are metal too, and they are made from a single piece of metal, which makes it very durable. To adjust the headband you simply move each ear cup up or down and the headband size adjusting mechanism works really well. The ear cups are made out of metal and have metal grills to protect the drivers. The grills were designed with three key aspects in mind: the sound, protection and aesthetics, and I honestly think the glossy grills look really well with the black matte finish on the ear cups. There is no horizontal rotation of the ear cups, but surprisingly the ear cups rotate 360 degrees vertically. Each ear cup has a 3.5mm connector socket built in and it's located slightly towards the front of the ear cups. The ear pads have a round shape, they are 100mm in diameter and the opening of the ear pads is 55mm in diameter. HIFIMAN updated the Sundara's ear pads in 2020 and they made two changes. The ear pads are now significantly thicker on the back side compared to the part which is closest to the cheek. In addition to that, the ear pads are now a hybrid type, which means that the outer ring is made out of platter, the inner part is made from a perforated platter, and the side touching your ears is made out of velour. These changes have made the ear cups more comfortable and overall they provide a good comfort for long listening sessions. Now a couple of words about fit and comfort. Despite the fact the headphones weigh 372 grams without the cable, they are very comfortable. I have an average sized head, I wear motorcycle helmet size L and the headphones fit me really well. And in addition, I liked how the headband distributes the weight of the headphones. But if you have a really big head, the size and shape of the headband might be a problem. The headband clamping force is slightly above average, but in my case it provides a good fit and I'm not having any discomfort even during long listening sessions. The ear pads having hybrid design are comfortable too. I have large ears and they still almost completely fit inside the ear cups. Now a couple words about cable. The headphones come with one detachable cable which is 1.5 meters long. The cable is made from crystalline copper wire and it has an angled 3.5mm TRS connector on one end and two 3.5mm TRS connectors on the other ends. The connectors have an L and R marking, so you can easily distinguish the side of the headphones by just looking at them. By the way, both of the cable connectors are located slightly forward to the front of the ear cups, so when the cable is connected, it drapes across the user's chest for better comfort. The cable has a little bit of memory, if you know what I mean, so I'd personally wish it was a little bit more flexible and relaxed. At the same time, the cable has minimal microphonics, which is good. In addition, if you are not happy with the stock cable, you can purchase a replacement, which is really easy to find. Now let's talk about the sound. Please note that all the sound impressions that I'm sharing on this channel are completely subjective, so please take them with a grain of salt. In general, the Sundara has a very neutral tuning with just a little pinch of additional warmth. The headphones are quite perfect for me in terms of sound because they excel at handling many of the genres that I like, and it works really well for jazz, soul, classical music, rock and metal music. The impedance of this pair is 37 ohms, but they're still a bit inefficient, rated at 94 dB of sensitivity, which basically means that they definitely need some amplification. And while they can sound quite okay with some depths, they truly scale and open up when paired with a good amplifier. The bass on Sundara is well extended, it's tight, fast and quite neutral. It's got a nice amount of impact, but don't expect too much rumble from this pair. The bass also rolls off slightly at 40 Hz. The sub-bass region is very transparent, clear and has a lot of detail. The mid-bass is more prominent and offers quite a good control. It adds a nice body and warmth to overall presentation, and because of that the headphone doesn't sound too dry or analytical. The bass is also quite textured, so you can distinguish individual bass notes, which is really nice. If you previously had only experience with closed-back dynamic headphones, it will take you some time to get used to how the bass sounds on Sundara. Mids on Sundara are transparent and airy, and they offer great level of details. The mids on Sundara are quite linear up to 1 kHz, the lower mid-range is slightly less detailed compared to the upper mid-range that shows a moderate amount of depth and intensity, but there is no bass bleed into mids, which is a plus. Upper mid-range is fairly soft, transparent, and also has a good level of extension and detail retrieval. Overall, mids on Sundara are well controlled, smooth and sound slightly laid back. They bring a lot of musicality into overall presentation, and both vocals and instruments sound natural and are very pleasant to listen to. In addition, the headphones offer a good performance in terms of instrument placement and separation. The frequency response of the treble is relatively smooth and it shows slightly energetic and bright tonality. Treble offers a good level of extension and details without being sibilant or sharp, even with the busy passages that have many instruments playing at the same time. The treble is able to produce a good amount of clarity. The percussion instruments such as hi-hats are slightly in the background, but they have pretty distinctive hits, while for example cymbals are fairly well controlled. The upper treble has a lot of air and sparkle and is quite crisp and detailed. Details retrieval is excellent for this price range, and the micro details retrieval is also impressive. With well-recorded music, Sundara's treble sounds just gorgeous. It's very detailed, airy, and it has a good amount of sparkle. Now a couple of words about Soundstage, imaging and details. The headphones have natural soundstage with relatively precise imaging and good instrument separation. The width of the soundstage is above average, and while it can't compete with soundstage champions, the music on Sundara mostly sounds out of your head. On the other hand, I really like the depth of the soundstage, as most sounds seem to hold their particular positions in space even during busy passages. Imaging on Sundara is exceptional, aided by good driver matching and no channel imbalance. The separation of instruments is also fantastic, far better than anything else in this price range. As for detail and micro detail retrieval, I really struggle to think of any headphone in this price range that outperforms the Sundara in this regard. Let's summarize. The Sundara maintains the HIFIMAN's in-house sound, which is a combination of tight, well-extended but not overpowering bass, relaxed and slightly laid-back mids, and enhanced and detailed treble. And I am honestly impressed by how good the Sundara sounds for its price. It's an amazing pair of headphones, and while I think you can find other headphones in this price range that are different to Sundara, finding the one that is unquestionably superior to it will be a very difficult task. Pros: excellent design, good build and comfort, an amazing price to performance ratio, the headphones are well tuned and have natural timbre, excellent clarity, detailed retrieval, speed and control. In addition, the headphones have a very realistic soundstage with excellent imaging. Cons: bass rolls off a bit early for my personal liking. While I like angle 3.5mm connectors, the cable quality could be just a little bit better, and I'd also like to see a storage case. Overall, the HIFIMAN Sundara is an excellent choice. Changes to the ear pads made it more comfortable and also improved the sound quality too. Sundara easily competes with headphones that cost much more, and I believe it should be viewed as the new benchmark in this price range. Sundara's performance is just fantastic, and I strongly recommend this pair to anyone looking for natural timbre, excellent clarity, slightly laid-back tonality, and a lot of detailed retrieval. Alright guys, that's all from me for today, and I hope that you enjoyed this review. If you want to see more content like this, please consider subscribing to my channel and click the bell icon to receive new video updates. See you in the next episode. Goodbye.